Welcome back to the morning show. It's 7:25. It's Wednesday. It's time for part 2 of our Wise Guy segment. Today, Matt, so we're talking about boiling and freezing point. We discussed that last time. Now we're going to show how to make some ice cream.
Right, we are. And the reason you can't just make ice cream with ice is the same thing that we just discussed. If you mix some impurities like salt or alcohol or milk with the water, then it makes the freezing point of the water lower. So it doesn't. You have to get it even colder than 0 to make the ice cream. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start with a bag of ice, which I already got ready here, and we're going to pour a bunch of salt in it. Okay, and you don't have to use table salts. In fact, I just happen to have this handy. Okay. It's even nicer if you just use rock salt or ice melt or something like that, because then
those homemade ice cream machines, you put the rock salt on there.
And then you can sort of mush that around a little bit while I mix the ingredients. And what you're going to do is we're going to put the ingredients in a little baggie. We're going to put the little baggie inside the big baggie.
All right.
So what you do is you take a cup of milk, and I just happen to have half and half handy, so we're going to get even creamier ice cream than normal, but regular milk just works fine. And so you get a cup of milk, and you put in 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Try not to overpower your microphone over here.
Oh, you're doing great. Tablespoons of sugar, and then if you like vanilla ice cream, which is what I like,
there you go.
You put in a teaspoon of vanilla, because you can't just go wrong with that. Oops, I'm making a mess.
It's okay.
There we go. Okay, then you kind of take the air out of that, and you zip it shut. And then you stick it in here, and you zip that whole thing shut. And then you just start shaking this thing around, and it takes a couple of minutes.
Okay.
And since we don't have a couple of minutes, I already did this.
Good
okay,
play.
so it's sort of like a fast forward of time.
Yeah.
Okay, and so now here is what it looks like after having shaken it around for a couple of minutes. And you can see the stuff in the bag is now hard. It's ice cream. So I'm going to just wipe the salt off the outside, because we don't want to get any salt in with our ice cream, because that would be blech.
Yeah, probably not so good.
Icky. So I just wipe it off a little bit, and then we're going to open this puppy up.
Oh, look at that.
Good. And I brought spoons.
Wow, you're so thoughtful.
Okay, so you can just fish out some ice cream.
Let's see what we got.
I put too much in my mouth, and my head is freezing.
I do that every time I eat ice cream.
Ow! Okay.
Well, that's very good.
Isn't that good?
Very good.
The beauty of this is the kids can do it at home. It's really simple. You just
make
need
your own ice cream.
You just need some ice. You need some rock salt and stuff you have in the fridge. You know, just milk and sugar.
All right. So how long did it take to do this? If you shake it for about 5 minutes?
I shook it around for. It probably takes 2 or 3 minutes. It doesn't take that long. If you put lots of salt in it, the key is to put a lot of salt on the ice. That way it'll get cold pretty fast, and then shaking it around is pretty quick.
All right, very good, Matt. Thank you very much. We appreciate your time. And if you have any questions for Matt, our Wise Guy, or want to know how he makes that spiffy ice cream, you can send us an email to themorningshow@wci.com, or just go to his very own personal website, wiseguy.net. We're back with more of The Morning Show right after this.